angels, the teacher here. How are you guys? So, of course, I didn't plan to make this, but Spirit calls. Manifesting this finds the people that it's meant to find. I truly do believe that in my heart. Okay. There's a message, there's messages in here for you. Okay, so this is what your spirit team wants you to know at this time. Feeling heavy ancestral energy in this. Okay, so let's go ahead and close your eyes and well, look in the description down below first and close your eyes and see which angel number is for you. Okay, let's go ahead. Thank you so much, angels. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's go ahead and get into the first reading. Okay, pile 1. Okay, you could resonate with 111 right now. Seeing a lot of ones, maybe even 1010. Let's go ahead. 1111. My writers, my poets, writer, like a writer. Interesting. My poets, my singers. Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing music. I was drawn to my Edgar Allan Poe deck, which I have not taken this out in for a while, but I got this on a trip to Florida. Okay, I saw this at a bookstore, so travel could be significant here. This has a lot of wings on it. Freedom, liberation, my creatives, my free spirits that's been chained down. Wow. Okay, I know the birds love to contact you guys. Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Wells, which would be the 5 of Cups. I'm feeling like the energy like here. And a lot of past life energy from the voice being restricted. Trigger warning, but I'm quite literally seeing like an iron neck. It's not a neck brace, but something here. Okay, restricting the neck. 5 of Wells. You guys feel like you've lost yourself in some ways. Okay. There's an energy here of defeat. There's an energy here of every time you try to be happy, every time you pour into you, other people, I'm hearing family issues, emotional connections, end up dragging you down. You guys are really powerful healers. You're very powerful healers. Okay? You have a very large golden light blue water-like aura, and it's literally like the ocean, and people can feel your capacity, and it may not be intentional. This is like, there just has been a vibration of a lot of people who need healing around you guys, and you guys are strong empaths, but you've definitely resented a lot of your journey in this life. You've resented a lot of your path, even if you've handled this with grace. A lot of you guys, when you are alone, okay, you really process a lot of your emotions, okay? Gender doesn't always matter here, but if you are a woman here, I do see a lot of you guys have had to be in your masculine energy for so much of your life, but you've struggled. I'm hearing talking to the moon, talking to the sky, talking to the divine, or not talking at all. All right, you've really struggled. You've sat by yourself here, okay? I'm hearing people, your family, did not allow you to, or hold space for you to capture your youthfulness. Picking up an Italian lineage here. There's something here about Italian, could be Middle Eastern here. It doesn't really matter. I'm just being guided to say these channels. I'm also picking up this energy of just strong cultural roots. You guys have a lot of wisdom. You're definitely earth angels. You're light workers here. I'm going to go ahead and read this. It says, the skies, they were ashen and sober. The leaves, they were crisp and sere. The leaves, they were withering and sere. It was night in the lonesome October of my most immemorable year. Wow. Interesting. Plane just flew over. You guys have a lot of travel coming up. Some of you guys, you're meant to travel. There's something here about different lands. Here's the thing. Your joy you're very special. But your joy in this life, the abundance coming in for you is so great. And a lot of you guys watching this, you get very grandiose readings and messages, whether or not you get personal readings, but somewhere down your life, you have gotten messages that seem too good to be true, okay? Pictures are going to be really important for you guys in this life. Having some type of photo book, photo wall here, maybe having physical pictures. Some of you guys are going to leave behind journals for people, especially travel journals, okay? You're very deep. You are like the ocean and soulful, whether or not you have water in your chart. Scorpio energy could be significant here. Taurus energy. Taurus is Scorpio's sister sign. You are going to experience, and you've chosen to experience, such beauty in its rawest forms. The beauty of nature, the beauty of creation, creativity. A lot of you guys are meant to write a book, even if it's just one book, a poem. Leave behind something on this earth with your soul essence. You are a healer. And in divine time, you will learn how to use your wings. That's how Spirit guided me to say this. Very poetic, okay? A lot of you guys, your past lives, I'm hearing jazz, a lot of music coming up here. A lot of you guys have spent past lives with icons. I'm hearing some of you guys, if you were to go to museums, Spirit could be trying to get you to go to museums here. I was feeling your energy. A lot of you guys feel so trapped in your life right now. So trapped around the people around you. They don't feel as deep as you. But you're not here to be a sacrificial lamb. Thank you, Spirit. No. You're going to figure it out. Little Mermaid could be significant. Spirit is saying in divine timing. There's a domino effect coming in here. There's a travel. There's a ticket. Could be a person. Some of you guys, there's a union coming in with someone. All right. And I just keep hearing teaching them how to use their wings. Take flight. Take more risk. Because you guys in this life, in order to step into this energy here, you guys are true to your core essence artist. Doesn't matter if you haven't created an artwork, you are the vibration, that free-flowing vibration of an artist. A life of jumping off, taking risk, a life of truly flying freedom, taking your freedom. You're seeing this because this energy is coming in. It's actually coming in the closest than it's ever came in here, okay? I'm sure you're going to see butterflies, you're going to see dragonflies, a lot of birds, and I mean they're coming up to you, not just like seeing them. I mean like a butterfly landing on your hand when this is coming in. I mean like a bird coming to sit next to you. I mean like nature acting very interesting next to you in your presence, because they're saying, hey, we got you, come with us, owls, okay? Spontaneity is a thing for you here. You guys are going to experience life, the environment. Like I said, go to places that you didn't even plan to go. I'm hearing eat certain foods here. Enjoy. Get some of your creative ideas at like, I'm hearing like a cafe in Paris. I'm hearing like this is truly some of your greatest successes in this life will come through these opportunities that's coming in here. And it's going to get easier. I feel like the universe is giving you a leg up first. Thank you so much here, okay? By you getting an invitation, by you getting an opportunity. And this doesn't just have to be travel. It's just like, even you guys are meant to expand. You are here to teach people. Thank you, Spirit. Teach people to truly leave their comfort zone. Your spirit is it's not going to leave you alone. Even if you guys try to stay small here, okay, a lot of you guys could struggle with fitting in, especially with your culture, your stereotype, like some type of stereotype here, because I see you around a lot of people that may not look like you. Okay, you could be drawn to like different cultures, music, like, you guys are the type I'm hearing invited to the cookout, or just invited, like literally invited to dinners with people. There is this respect you have with different ancestors. Thank you so much, Spirit. You're a great teacher. It's just that you have to learn to be the type of teacher. You're always going to be a teacher. You're very wise. You came here to use that, but you have to learn to take these risks, to trust yourself, to trust the divine. I'm hearing trust fall. A lot here about healing your relationship with nature. Nature is very important for you guys. Hiking, having that moment at the top of a mountain here, looking over the horizon, having nature speak to you is very important. Having these very personal, miraculous experiences with animals and nature. You guys really came. It's like Spirit is literally showing me technology, and they're like showing me so many people like in their phone, and there's something about it's kind of like, who has these gifts, the type of gift that you guys have. Okay, you guys need to be watching more like Animal Kingdom. I don't know their name, but there is this man on YouTube specifically, and he has the respect of lions. Okay, I don't know his name, but he's very popular. Some of you guys may have seen him. All right, but I'm seeing like a Steve Irwin. Like, they have this gift. And you guys will do something, publicize in the public eye, something. It doesn't directly have to be animals here, but even if it's just teaching your family, your community, because there's something here about the people around you being so heels deep into capitalism. And I'm not saying money is important, because you'll need money for these trips. Some of you guys are meant to have these luxury experiences, but nature and a respect for the environment, the beauty of the environment, being involved, photographs here, something that Spirit keeps her in the word personal. Like, you will have these personal experiences, these healing experiences. Some of you guys, Spirit is going to guide you to the water. Great waterfalls here. Okay, shamans coming up here. Okay, some of you guys could be drawn to like plant medicine, but great experiences. Thank you so much, Spirit, with the elements of the earth. And this is really important. This is where you stand out, because there's so many, again, people, and it's not their fault. It's what we are taught that fulfills us, that have these you work, you make money, you buy something, experiences, but Spirit is saying that you will have experiences in this life, and you may have already had it, but they're bringing you this message again. Say it's going to keep coming in my third eye. It's like feeling drawn to like massage it, because I do feel like there's a third eye opening. You're going to have these great healing experiences with nature. It's like you had to be there or you had to be me. You could kind of explain it, but not completely. You will have incredibly healing natural forces here. Thank you. I'm hearing the ancestors let you in. There's gonna be a lot of you guys are meant to go to great psychics, great mediums. Great musicians. But this is like something about the soul. This is a soul connected type of vibration here. Some of you guys are meant to be managers, connectors, negotiators, but for the undiscovered. Some of you guys are the undiscovered, but there is this underground energy that you have, this underdog energy that you have, where people around you are caught up in the mainstream, caught up in the popular, caught up in the today, but you guys are here to reintroduce the heart back in all these spaces. Some of you guys, and this could come out in many different ways. It could be fashion, it could be food, but what it is There are forces trying to strip away the heart, because when you strip away the heart from music, from movies, from television, you make people lose hope. You make them lose faith. When you strip away the hearts, I'm hearing the song We Are the World. You notice with all these things going on in the world, they don't have those gatherings anymore. It's orchestration. It's orchestration. People will not be fulfilled by these fast materialism, but you here, and that's why your journey, it's felt very lonely, but trust, you will not be alone. You will not be alone. You notice how there's two cups and this person isn't seeing this. The divine is saying there's a lot of meetings and connections and conversations here. Something about your house. You're manifesting a very beautiful house in this life. You're not seeing this right now, but you are in transition. But you notice how close this chair is to this table. It's very close. A lot of you guys also are very close to a union here. Okay? You have felt like you've had to warm yourself up. You have felt like this. You have felt like also, you notice this, like the window, and it looks like a hand here. Your mind, the pain you've gone through, the loneliness, has convinced you that your path was this self-sacrificial, lonesome path. But you are very wrong. Because you're seeing this because things are about to get very, very exciting for you. Things are about to shift. You are about to truly, you've seen glimpses of your soul purpose. You've heard messages of it. Thank you, Spirit. But your true purpose, Spirit is saying it had to come through wisdom, and wisdom is not intellect. Okay, so even what I'm saying right now, it can be intellect. Wisdom is lived experiences. Your purpose needs to be felt. It needs to be activated. It needs to be that aha moment. You chose to have these very miraculous moments. Some of you guys, I'm hearing testimonies. These testimonies to bring to people. Thank you so much, Spirit. Because here's the thing, people can feel that. You could do studio lights, you could do headlights, you could do makeup, you could do the most fancy things. But you guys offer the gift of feeling. Doesn't matter if you are saying the most generic, simple things. People, you heal people because when you share these photos, when you talk, when you write, when you sing, when you share, no matter what is the capacity, you create a divine experience, no matter what is the medium that you do this with. When you mold, when you cook, you offer people the feeling of the divine, the feeling of like a Sunday dinner, the feeling of a togetherness, the feeling of unity. Seeing the elephant, spirit animal that they want us so badly to forget, our humanity. You are a spiritual being, but you are very, very human. You're an earth angel. You've been here many times. You've been here through many eras. You know people. You know what people need. You need a time to know yourself. And you're still learning yourself. But I'm hearing that quote and it resonates deeply. You're a lover. To your core, you're a lover. You're a lover. You're going to meet other lovers, trust. You have a beautiful love in this life. Another 5 changes. 5 of quills, look at this. Very specific message. Hair could be significant for someone as well too. You're an experience. And it's not about perfectionism for you. Because some of you guys, there's a heavy authenticity in this life. 5 of quills here. Thank you, Spirit. There's a heavy authenticity. So you guys would be, let's say you were to create something, it would be like the mom and pop shop. You would be the word of mouth person. And it's not saying you won't be successful, but there definitely is a completely different energy with you guys. Different energy. You're very divinely connected here. You are an energy that people need. There's a lot of what people want, but you are what people need. There's a lot of people, some people may be competitive with you in this life here. People who feel like they have the fanciest this, and there'll still be people that go to people that have the fanciest this and that look certain ways, that have a name, that have a trademark. But you guys, what you offer is heart. What you will create will be heart, will be God. A conversation with you, seeing you drinking tea, coffee is worth a lifetime. Don't resent this love that you have, because it will bring you so much abundance, divine wealth, which is very different than mediocre wealth. Because this divine wealth will be love, it will be connections, it will be the moments of laughter, of happiness, of dance. And a lot of you guys, this was deep in your lineage. Could come from a Caribbean lineage. Doesn't really matter. But I'll say my family is Guyanese, and I'll say some of my best moments in life were moments that there were no pictures. It wasn't superficial. It was music. It was food. It was dancing. It was laughter. You guys truly know how to celebrate. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need the most high definition. You just need love and connection. And Spirit is saying that right now, while you are not really feeling that, you will. Vibes. The fifth house. The house of creativity, the house of romance, the house of play. You guys are romantics. Romantics of life. Romantics of you. When I say life is nowhere near over, in fact, you will have many different beginnings. You are going to live a long, beautiful, full life. You're going through a renewal, and trust me, you're going to feel so renewed. I'm seeing a deep green, fresh grass, so renewed, light. There's so many things that you think is the end of the world right now. You had to go through periods of coldness, of surface level, of people, of yourself, expectations on you for you to realize that it's not the way you want to live. You had to even sometimes have certain desires that other people have. And I'm not saying that the abundance available to them isn't available to you, but what Spirit is saying you will have is nothing fake. It's not surface level. You can't put a price on it. Can't put a price on that type of luxury. Okay, thank you. I'm going to read this. It says, the individual who purloined it is known. Interesting. This beyond a doubt, he is seen to take it. It is known also that it still remains in his possession here. I ain't gonna lie to you, I have no idea what that means. But I have no clue. But what I will say, take it how it resonates. It's going to mean something different to all of us. That's what I'm going to say here. All right. But what I am getting, if I have to be metaphorical about that, is that, like I said, you are walking unconditional love. So there's going to be many people that you meet of many different nations that speak different languages that invite you there. It does not matter. Even if you got to get a translator, it doesn't matter here. All right. Spirit is like, a lot of you guys right now with the Five of Wells, you're feeling like life is over. And trust me, it's very much not over. I'm hearing compass. You are about to receive a new compass. You are about to receive a new map. You are about to receive new instruction. New downloads coming your way here. Okay? What's happening is an ending. A part of you is, in a sense, dissipating, releasing from you. And you're stepping into a deeper part of you. You're stepping into this energy of romance. Some of you guys are going to be guided to watch movies more. Okay? Could be producers, writers, like I said, screenwriters. But whatever your next path is, it's about to be revealed to you very soon. Thank you, Spirit. Your next instruction is about to be revealed to you. So trust divine timing. The world is not over. Life is not over. But it's about to begin again. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, Pile 2. How are you guys? Wow, so immediately had to take a deep breath before your reading. All I keep hearing is the Joker. The Joker. One of my favorite movies, by the way. I'm also hearing a lot of fire sign energy in here, in Sagittarius specifically. Ooh. I know the Sag Collective have been going through quite a transformational time. Quite the spiritual awakening. Wow, feeling a lot of the energy over here. And I was hearing you will see the light. You will see the light. And it's weird because I want to say you will see the light again. Ooh. But also just you will see the light. Because I feel like you guys have had times in your life, and I was drawn to put my candle in front of this, where the light has flickered, okay? So much ancestral energy, I gotta tell you, because you guys have truly been very tapped in to your ancestors, whether or not you realize it, and you don't need an altar for this. But you've been tapped into a lot of your ancestral pain. I'm also seeing a lot of Cancer energy with this. Scorpio, deep souls, but deep in your ancestral pain. I'm seeing someone that comes into Earth and they're like, why am I here? What in the world? Okay, because, and a lot of you guys, you could feel just slower in general here, okay? There is an element here, trigger warning, of depression, if I must label things. But you know pain. You know pain. You know people's pain. You're strong empaths. So much. And that's what the Joker is one of my favorite movies, because when I think about the Joker movie, I think this quote: you make me crazy and then you call me crazy. You guys are no BS type of people. Truly no BS type of people. Okay? I think that you've sometimes faked a lot. Faked a smile, faked a laugh, okay? But truly, you have not had a lot of faith in humanity, in systems, in structures here. And you've had existential crises. You've struggled, okay, with, and you may have experienced, and I'm sending you so much love, some of the darkest human scenarios, okay? And you struggled with faith, you struggled with God. You struggled with if there is a God. Definitely struggled with religion, even if you still pray or you try. But you may be in one of those points right now. Let's go ahead and see a bit more. Thank you, Spirit. Message for this beautiful collective. 3 of Cups in reverse. I made another collective video earlier here. Yeah. You guys are feeling very, very disconnected from people right now. Extremely disconnected. Not the first time you felt disconnected, but this time it feels very sensitive and different. It feels scary this time. Some of you guys, it feels scary because you have more priorities now. Because you have to figure things out. Because you have to get it together for a practical world. So that's why it feels very scary to feel this disconnect again. Because you have more to lose. You have people depending on you. You feel like you don't have people to talk to. It's not an element where you can feel fake. Where you can be fake. It's getting hard to be fake. You have the Strength card coming in here. You guys are about to have a God realization. You are going to have a spiritual awakening, but in a way that is So profound, and this seems to be a theme of this whole reading. I'm curious for the last pile, but so profound and undeniable. You have felt truly alone so much of your life. You have felt like, okay, it's either there are people that straight up ignoring everything that's going on, all right, which makes sense. You've been one of those people as well, ignoring that things aren't okay. And then there's other people, which is more insufferable, that generally don't care. You've met with a lot of people that do not care. They do not care how they hurt other people. They do not care what they say. They literally operate like robots here. Okay, some of you guys have defined life as hell. But it's interesting because your spirit guides, they're not laughing at you, but you're very amusing, so you could be very witty. Okay, you could have very dark humor, and it's not necessarily that they don't want you to be fake positive at all. I feel like a lot of you guys, you are the truth tellers. You are the elephants in the room. Okay, you are meant. I'm seeing big head. Okay, like a big head. You are absolutely meant to be a smart behind. I'm gonna say the thing. What? Like, you are meant to wake people up in this way, but there's an awakening. You are in a spiritual awakening right now, and the divine isn't letting you go anywhere. But you are going through a strengthening process here. You are about, Spirit is saying you're about to live. You're stepping into a main character energy. Just like the Joker, but not exactly that, not the extremism, but a main character energy where you turn this pain into purpose here, but in a way where you are authentic, where you find your place. Spirit is like you're about to find your place, okay? This whole reading kind of looks like there's a soul purpose reading. A lot of you guys, you're quite literally meant to be like comedians. You're quite literally a lot of speaker vibrations, personalities. Thank you so much, Spirit, here. Some of you guys are meant to work in mental health. But whatever this is, there is this career God realization, a breakthrough that you're on the precipice of very, very soon. You see this light coming in here. Thank you so much. Very soon. And it's crazy because I was also hearing anchor here, and we have strength. You have felt so alone, but you have been far from alone. You have had serious spirit guides. A lot of you guys could feel connected to gods and goddesses, even if you don't believe in the whole mumbo jumbo, but strength. And people see this, by the way. You guys have been wildly protected, even though you've gone through. I feel like people know that messing with you would have meant like crazy karma. And some of these people got their karma instantly. Blockages instantly. Okay, after dealing with you, very intimidated by you, and I'm not saying you were always a perfect person, but this is my pal that have had people extremely intimidated. Thank you, Spirit, to show me your crown chakra. You have had glimpses of your future here, all right? But the way that things are going to work out for you guys, the way that things are going to work out here, I'm hearing I can't wait. I just heard a voice say I can't wait. I can't wait. There's a gift coming your way, a divine gift here. The way your guides are making me laugh. Like, you guys are so deep and you've been through so much, but they're making me laugh because they're saying like, oh, they don't like all that mumbo jumbo stuff, or, you know, this type of vibration, but there is a gift coming in here. It's like you guys feel like giving up on this life, giving up on yourself, giving up on your dreams, and then it works out. Not one time, but many times. It's like every time you're like, okay, listen, I'm done. I'm angry. You crash out a bit. Some miraculous miracle happens for you. They're like, oh. And this is funny because this is like not even like the normal 7 of Cups. Okay, so normal 7 of Cups is a little bit more of like, can have a more of a trickster vibration. But this 7 of Cups is actually like really good. Like everything coming out of these cups that were once hidden here Okay, and all these emotional experiences, even the dragon here is magical. It's magical. You guys are like the magical being. You're like the princess. You know what I'm saying? Princess Diaries. Okay? Like, I wasn't trying to do all this. That's what your life is going to be like. When things work out for you, it's going to be like, oh, I wasn't even trying to be all this. I wasn't even trying to do all this. Okay. You go through these transition rest periods. You go through periods where you need to choose yourself, where you need to accept yourself, where you need to accept human emotion. And listen to this with discernment. I'm not saying be completely irresponsible, but there were periods of anger, of frustration. Accept that, listen, life can be freaking hard. No, I'm not going to be good enough for you right now. No, I'm not going to be perfect for you right now. A lot of movies are coming in here. A lot of you guys could be huge movie type of people, okay? Or you have these favorite series and they're actually very specific. They could remind you of past lives here, Akashic records, but it's kind of like this energy of like the Joker. It's like, oh, these structures, these systems are set up for certain people to fail. Very human justice type of people. A lot of you guys will be donating a lot to charities too. Human justice, okay? Humanitarians. Set up for people to fail, not set up for people to live. Set up for people to get sick. We have all these people living in some blissful ignorance while most of the world is struggling in heavy survival modes. And you expect me. This vibe I'm getting because I'm telling you, you guys are the type of people, like I said, you really, it does not matter if you were talking to the president. Okay, you will be the person to say the wild thing. And the divine is absolutely, they're saying, check. Exactly, okay? Check. You're meant to speak up, and there's a lot of protection. You guys have like bodyguard guides. Some of you guys will have some type of bodyguard experience in this life here, all right? Very protected. Very protected. And I feel like it may have taken time. You may still be finding this voice throughout your life to be in this I don't give an F energy. I'm seeing the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. I mentioned that a lot because that was literally at the beginning of my spiritual awakening. But it may have taken a lot to get here. But honey, it's like, Spirit is like, once your light is on, you are a true spiritualist. And you may have some spiritual people here who are very like light and love, surface level. We don't acknowledge certain things going on in the world that try to be like, you're too much. And you'll be like, get the F out of my face. Like, I feel like you guys will be the type of person. Your guys cuss, by the way, okay? Two of Swords, yeah. There are ideas here, answers, solutions. Specifically, I'm hearing ideas, so dormant in your subconscious mind. I was seeing the moon, crescent moon. Crescent moon has been coming up. You don't know the full picture yet. You don't. You do not know. I'm hearing only part of your story. The life you have been living, it doesn't matter how old you are right now, it doesn't matter, is a very small part of your story. Very small. Spirit is saying, compared to your whole story. Okay? Because Spirit is saying somehow, some which way, they're making you know that you are a star and you're a main character. Two of Swords, there's a lot going on with telepathy. Some of you guys could hear, you're very clear audience, whether or not you realize it. Dreams definitely could be a thing, but you could hear your spirit guides discussing you. You're not the only one that they, obviously everyone has spirit guides, but there's a lot here about your soul tribe. Okay, you guys have a very strong lion tribe, soul tribe in this life here of other angels, earth angels here. Some of you guys are meant to have this kind of click, okay, or like the right people. Maybe you struggled with connecting with people, but at the right time. But I feel like they've all gone through these initiation processes, okay? Very much it's like a superhero vibration, but some of you guys may not really connect on a deep level and be everyone's close friend. Like maybe you'll be like a cool person. There may be a lot of people that want to get near you, but that's not really going to be your thing in this life here, okay? You're going to have your people, your person, and you're good, even if it's two people, and you're going to be fine. Yeah. But there are certain ideas that you have that won't activate until the right time. with the Two of Swords, and that's it. I keep rubbing my eyes with you guys too. Rubbing my eyes. Some of you guys, yeah, sleep is a thing too. You guys are also going to take months off from work. You will be able to, Spirit is saying, at some point. There is a hidden vibration here, but it's fine. A privacy here. Privacy. Something that you guys had to learn was not compete with people, because there will be people very triggered. You have, like, Spirit is saying, you may not always wear a leather jacket, but it's like you're so cool. Like, you are, I don't know what, like, galactic lineage this would be, but you're, like, cool. This is like, and I've mentioned this before, but one of my favorite quotes is like, if Jesus was alive, he'd be wearing a leather jacket and driving like a Harley, you know what I mean? Or he'd be like down. This is you guys. You guys are the down spiritual people. It's like, oh no, you're not you're like down, you're like real, you're like that type of vibration here. Okay, you're in it. And there's a heavy privacy here. There's a heavy privacy no matter what you do here, okay? I definitely see that you will be out of bounds at some points in life here, unreachable for some people. And that's divinely guided. It's okay. It's okay to be you. The Hierophant. You're very protected. You're very, very protected. You guys have a celebrity vibration. You do, and Spirit is saying I'm not even being guided to tell you how this is going to take mold in life, because this is a huge collective, but it will. Even if this is like a community celebrity here, okay, we have the Nine of Cups. There is a wish fulfillment coming your way here, and you see that person smiling. You're going to be very happy, a wish fulfillment. But you see that little critter in the corner watching? Look at that little critter. Oh. Watching you win. Okay, Nine of Cups. A lot of privacy. Like, location, a lot of you guys will not choose to. I do feel like abundance is coming in, but you're not going to choose to live anywhere popular. It may be like you may decide to live like somewhere that's middle of nowhere. Like, you're not going to live in any popular place that people know. Okay, like, there definitely is this, like, you're living life, but it's like you're moving through a tunnel. It's You're very psychic. You're very in tune with people. Trust, 9 times out of 10, you guys are right with your intuition. I'm not saying be completely paranoid, but I do feel like a lot of times you know answers. Some of you guys could be readers as well too. But Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles coming up here. Yeah, Spirit definitely said the money is coming in. The money is coming in. Money, your savings account is going to grow. Money for something specific. I feel like you guys are meant to move soon. There's a move coming in, a big move. Very, very big move. But there is a level of privacy. You're very divinely guided. A lot of you guys could, just pray or connect with, God or your guides. And I'm hearing guide my steps. You chose to be very divinely guided in this life. Not saying you don't have free will, but I feel like this is how you feel happy. I feel like there's a level of faith. Look at this, Ace of Cups. The love that you're meant to be in this life. The moon is big for you guys. Could have Cancer in your chart. Piscean energy. But the love that you're meant to have in this life is like a divine love. I'm also just hearing this awakened earth angel. Like, I just feel like also you move like this so much because you're a high priestess. And there's just some people that just will not get you. Like, I do feel like this would be a twin flame collective. I do feel like this would be a collective that, you have certain concepts, you get insights, you get psychic prophetic visions here that, is just not meant to share with everyone. Okay, a lot of you guys, you will have, like I said, very close circle of friends, or just 2 people, maybe 1 person that you do share with details that you get. You guys got very sensitive information. You're very psychic. I'm not talking to, you had to learn to accept yourself, learn to accept that, you're not here to fit in. A lot of you guys will end up, doing spiritual work yourself on a deep level. Tapping into galactic studies, the Akashic records. There's something about when there's big shifts in the world. You're going to get dreams, insights. You're going to live in a really protective place. Spirit could guide you not to move certain places if there's like a disaster or something like that. Like you're going to, I'm also seeing children here. You could have children, you will have children, very psychic children, but I'm seeing like The Incredibles, but a very in tune family. The way you choose to school your kids, raise them is going to be very different, but there's a heavy spiritual element here, high spiritual element. You have a lot of mystics in your lineage, psychic seers here, so, I'm also picking up holistic healing, herbs. You get a lot of downloaded information. Okay, so you truly are blessings. You're walking blessings. You're very blessed. You're very in tune. Your visions are just going to get stronger. Your abilities. I just heard a very clear channel. Things are not going to be the same after next year. So something, I'm not saying that things will be completely the same, but I do think right now there's a building block thing happening. Certain people you have to meet, but after next year completely, I feel like you're stepping into a completely different vibration, different person. You're kind of in a limbo vibration, but something about 2026, you're a whole different life. Some of you guys are getting married. Some of you guys, something about a kid, okay, or fully stepping into a position. We have Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, Spirit is making this very clear that you have not had the blueprint. Things, that doesn't mean everything in life was easy, but you chose to be in a limbo vibration until a full blast of an awakening here. I don't feel like you've had that full blast of it. Yeah, Ten of Swords coming up here. You've been kind of in a limbo. Your gifts haven't completely active, even if you read cards, but there's something about an activation. You've been Sleeping Beauty for a while. I know the Ten of Swords can talk about defeat, but you've been more in the human realm here for a while. But something about, now this reading is timeless. It found you when it was meant to find you, but 2 years from right now would be 2026. But something about the net, like it's 2 years from now. And like I said, that doesn't mean next year is going to be bad or it's going to be the same. No, but there's something about 2 years from now, Eight of Wands. There's going to be an awakening, an understanding like no other, a blast. Your crown chakra, your third eye completely activated. And I'm also hearing it's going to make sense why it needed to take so long. The High Priestess, come on now. Can't really show this too much, but the High Priestess, yep. You're really going to understand how you guys are psychic, straight mystic psychics. But there's a divine understanding that has to come in at the right time. And I'm hearing you will get the instruction then. Two of Pentacles. This is immediately going to lead to a new source of income. You're meant to do a spiritual, you're meant to do spiritual work. And like I said, this doesn't mean like if you read cards, it's not what you're supposed to do. No, but there's something about this. This could be mediumship for some of you guys too. There's something about a different soul gift, other gifts, or an activation, a strengthening of gifts, okay, that will come in like no other. Very powerful within the next 2 years. And we did see the Two of Swords here. Now, what I will say is I keep seeing you guys being very in tune with, you chose to come into this timeline for a reason, this lifetime. And it has something to do with the futuristic upgrades. I feel like some of you guys intuitively, it's kind of dormant right now. You know that something is coming in the world, kind of like a COVID. Not exactly that. Okay, you could have got a lot of visions about COVID, but something is coming here. All right, and it's going to shift things big time, and you are here. You're going to be fully activated for the next, I'm hearing, transition, for the next transformation of humanity. But just like COVID transformed people, there's something else. There's something else coming in within the next 2 years. Thank you, Spirit. And you guys are here for that full activation. And your gifts, everything is going to be ready for this here. ready to help guide people, to help be there for people, heal people here. And it's not going to be draining. You're going to be ready. Like, everything in you is going to be like, I'm ready. Okay, a lot of you guys are worried about money. You don't have to. Okay, I'm not saying be irresponsible, but definitely with two, about the money will balance out more than ever. But you came into this life incarnation here to help with when there are going to be these drastic, just like, again, we didn't see COVID would affect the entire world changes coming in to help people step into their own gifts, help people here. But it's going to take some time. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. And I wish you the best in your journey. Bye, guys. Hello, you guys. How are you? Pile 3. So this is the most grounded, which is not bad, out of all the piles here. Okay, like super grounded in the earth realm. And that's exactly what you chose to be in this life. Okay. You guys are manifestors. You are true manifestors, okay? It's giving vision boards, whether or not you've done this. It's giving dreams and wishes. And I feel like you guys have felt very guilty about this type of manifesting desire that you have. Sometimes you're like on top of the world. Other times you feel guilty and you feel weird and you feel wrong about it. Because, especially with the vibration of the world, struggling so much, you could be like, why do I have a desire for, and I'm not just talking about like basic money, like why do I have a desire for materialism? I feel like most of you guys were not born into this type of vibration. Even the way I talk to this pile is completely different. I adopt the energy of each pile, but like completely different. I feel like the most grounded in my human element here. The other piles was like, the last one was like a crazy energy. And it doesn't mean that you guys are boring or basic, no, but there's a heavy family generational curse breaker, okay? Your ancestors, your family, there's a heavy element of overworking, especially for the feminine. Extreme overworking, a lack of focus on health, a lack of focus on, like overworking to the brink, okay, to, it deeply affected health, 100%, even the health of like, for example, I'm picking up, let's say it is a masculine or feminine who was overworking, the children were impacted in a really drastic way, but just a lot of pain there. And you came into this life, I wouldn't be surprised if you had Earth in your chart. I'm seeing a Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, so heavy Earth and air. But to truly manifest your dream life, as how that sounds, like your vision board will come to life. And some of you guys already experience this. It doesn't matter how old you are in this way, but manifestation techniques, rituals, some of you guys could be drawn to subliminals, mindset reprogrammings, affirmations. It probably will not leave you alone, because it very much is a part of your purpose. Some of you guys will be manifestation coaches, but you have to heal your relationship with materialism and this desire that you have for it and money. Every single time you try to, like, for example, there was someone who commented, and it's no shaming this person, but they said the love for money is a problem. That's not a problem, actually. No, because if you're going to use the word love is not a problem ever. Love is a balanced vibration. You have to accept that that's what you want, because you guys are not selfish people. With this money, you will be very giving, okay? You have the vibration of like an influencer in that way, okay? In a balanced way. Someone who truly heals people with your content, your vlogs, that beauty, because as much as people might be like, well, we need the superficial, like we don't need the superficial, or we don't need people. What we don't need is people who don't acknowledge what else is going on in the world. But it is completely fine to have that type of luxury. A lot of you guys are very connected to the ancient Egyptians, okay, in many ways, or just like there is memory of like Atlantis. And I always tell people, I don't know what you think about spirituality, but honey, the beginning of time, Atlantis energy, the Egyptians, they were all about technology. They were all about innovation, like, and creation and the creative minds and luxury. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely. The earth loved, and I say this with a grain of salt. It's not about, everything's balance, everything in moderation. Most things, and not everything, but some things in moderation. But creation, and you guys are true authentic creators here. Okay, some of you guys are designers, but you are 100% here to experience wealth, to create wealth, to, you know, create wealthy structures. And the number one thing about this pile is shame of that thing. Shame of that. Most of you guys could be working in jobs you're not meant to work. Okay. But there is something about coming into alignment, receiving mode with people who already were born into this but are going to have spiritual awakenings, okay, or who have access here. A lot of you guys, your personality truly is a gift, your charisma here, your intellect, but you will meet the right people at the right time. I'm talking to people who are meant to go to events. Okay, I'm not saying force things, but if you feel intuitively and divinely guided, make intuitive choices, go to certain events here. And I'm not saying be an opportunist, but still, you know what I mean? At least talk, be honest about yourself. Some of you guys have ideas that will turn into these multi-million dollars ideas. And there is a family generational curse breaker energy. I feel like, you know, sometimes wealth is displayed that it's only available to people, you know what I mean? And I feel like, especially if you are a POC here, maybe there was like a shame about wanting certain things, certain life experiences, and I feel like that's something you're gonna break down. You will actually have it. Some of you guys will marry very abundant as well too, but you're gonna have to heal your relationship with materialism, and it's gonna feel very weird for you at first. Okay, there is a discomfort here. Sometimes some people's purpose is not exactly super comfy to them. It's not that you don't know this about yourself, it's that, you know, like, you guys would be the type of people that will ride first class. It will be a thing, okay, and it's gonna feel weird. All right, because like I said, it's not exactly going to be a time where money is flowing and the world is in this place. You may feel strange about posting that video and like picture, and you're actually meant to do that. Like, some of you guys are meant to vlog, some of you guys are meant to do that. And there is going to be a divine experience surrounding money and this wealth and materialism, and a lot of downloads and insights that you get to explain this in a very divine way, in a divinity, because Spirit is like, if you have a desire for certain things, some of you guys, this is fame as well too. Like, maybe there's a weird guilt about this, okay? Because I feel like most of you guys are actually holding back this energy, okay? I'm seeing a lot of self-concept work for you guys. I don't feel like it's like one of those super like fame obsessed people, like, in that way. Like, no, I feel like you guys are holding back this here because you feel weird about it, okay? All right. This is like, this keeps coming up. I do believe this is a god, a Hilarion. Hilarion. Let me go ahead and see what that means. I believe this is a god here. Yep. Okay. So, it was a saint. Cheerful or happy. Interesting. Okay. Saint Hilarion. Interesting. Founded Christian monasticism. I'm not saying that right, but I'm going to read it. In Palestine, modeled after the Egyptian tradition. Very interesting. Okay. Archangel Hilarion. Okay. Masters of ancient wisdom. Yeah. Go ahead and do some research, because I need to do some research about this, because that's come out for me a couple times and I really didn't go very deep. But what I will say about this is you guys do have this kind of memory here, okay, that we are meant to kind of live in luxury to a degree, especially certain nations. I had seen this video about POC, and I wish I had the exact links to it. Okay, I'm not the creator of this statement, but saying that like POC are meant to really live in luxury, and you could tell by our skin and hair, that needs like certain silks and everything, especially like, yeah. But either way, all right. You're definitely meant to manifest and attract these experiences, these very regal, royal experiences into your life. Okay, Europe really could be significant. I would be very surprised if Spirit didn't guide you guys to, travel to Europe. Some of you guys are also meant to build real estate here, okay, or I'm seeing like restaurants, I'm seeing like, stores, all right, products coming in here for sure. Like I said, fashion could be very significant for you. Build real estate here, model, but there is this element of beauty and fine arts coming up here, okay, and material here. Yeah. Yeah, most of you guys could be POC, like a deep knowing and remembering, all right, coming up here. And like I said, this is a challenge because it's coming in at a time where these type of conversations may not necessarily be a popular conversation because of where the world is at. Some people, but Spirit is saying you will find the right way to share this message because there is something about a message being shared. We have the Oracle of Delphi, also researched that coming up here in the reverse. I don't feel like you guys really have accepted this part of you. I don't feel like you are at a place, you're still healing this, you're accepting this. The divine is sending you a lot of signs. I would be surprised if you weren't seeing eights, okay? A lot of ones coming up here. There is a manifestation coming in. Yeah, we have the Akashic Records library at the back of the deck. You haven't accepted this because, one, I'm sure a lot of people aren't really giving you permission around you or validating you here, okay? A lot of you guys deal with jealousy, evil eye, and all this, like, envy energy here. A lot of you guys are very beautiful, and people see that, and they're very triggered by that, naturally, but you are here for the new renaissance. You really here. You are here for the new renaissance. A lot of you guys also, you could be managers, producers, you could be here to find the new voices of the future, but the world isn't ending. It's getting a rebirth here, okay? And you are here to help with the new renaissance here, okay? The sands of time coming in here. Your time is coming up. Your time truly is coming up. But Spirit is like, this call isn't, and views of the ego in the reverse. It's not. There is lessons that you have to learn and feel what is egotistical and what's not. Because there are some people, spiritual people, people who are triggered, like some people that's saying like, oh, this is egotistical, but it's not going to be. And Spirit is saying at the right time, your guides are working with you. They're sending you the downloads, the insights here, guiding you to read, to watch certain other coaches for you to learn that like there's nothing egotistical about you wanting security, safety, abundance here, okay, money and resources. There's nothing, experiences, because you do not help the world by being fake, and you do not help the world at all by being broke. Sorry, like you don't, you really don't, okay, by like straight, you don't. I mean, you can, like, you can still like, do readings and stuff like that. But I'm saying that it's not about running away from wealth because you've seen people with wealth not do the right thing. It's about learning to attract and acquire it, to learning the vibration of money. And this is what Spirit is going to be guiding you to. This is what they're trying to guide you to. So if all of a sudden you're drawn to read a book, to watch, a video, to listen to something, like that's exactly what you're meant to be doing, okay? Spirit also, you're going through, a lot of you guys right now are students and you're like in this school, you're like in your own personal Hogwarts right now vibration, a mastery. You're literally like Harry Potter that finds out like they're rich, okay? Like there is a divine abundance here, but Spirit, again, they need you to reprogram your mind a lot. And I'm hearing they're not just giving this to you, they're teaching you manifestations because they want you to teach and share this with the collective, okay? and not just like share it with the collective and not have, like, no, like actually learn to manifest, bring this in. This is what you chose to do, so you could show other people the right tools to do this here while they see you living your life. So it's not like, you know, you're teaching and you don't have, and people don't see you struggling. No, you all have, and people gonna see it, okay, and then want to know how to be like you. So spirit is like, you spread the wealth. You see what I'm saying? Exactly what it is. You spread the knowledge, the wealth, the wisdom here. So I hope this made sense. I felt a little tongue-tied during your reading, but that's pretty much it, okay? Yours was more straight to the point, you guys, but it wasn't bad. You got to heal the relationship with materialism, but Spirit is saying they're giving you every single reading was about instruction, and you guys are getting the instruction right now, okay? You're literally a student in your own personal school, this spiritual, like Hogwarts that you're in right now. But this is like a luxury. You're like in private school, okay? Like you're like in private school right now. You could also be drawn to like shows like Gossip Girl and stuff like that. Like, I'm just saying it, but Spirit does not want you to feel ashamed about that part of you. It's not about lusting after it. It's about knowing that it's okay, and knowing that, you know, we should all feel more comfortable to express our creativity and express the things that we desire here. Yeah, that's all I'm being guided to say. But you are currently studying, you're in study, okay? Manifestations are coming in for you here, and this is your calling, all right? I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye.